U.S. men's national team has now won its second game in this year's FIFA World Cup. It beat Australia 2-0 to advance to the round of 32. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Priscilla Meza. The win sparked celebrations at watch parties across the country, including right here in Connecticut. Fox 61's Tim Latow has more from Pratt Street in Hartford, where fans were overjoyed.
Pratt Street was packed for the U.S. men's national team watch party. Unlike last week when it rained, hundreds gathered to watch the game outside on the big screen. The only thing brighter than the sun are these fans' confidence in this team.
Perfect environment for this kind of game.
Good weather, quality soccer. It made for the biggest turnout of this year's World Cup on Pratt Street. The crowd was electric and even celebrated with some smoke canisters that almost caused our own Sean Humphrey to disappear.
We're winning, everyone's loving it. It's an enjoyable atmosphere. You can't miss it. Hartford's the best right now.
There was even a fan all the way from Australia who came to the Northeast on vacation while his team took on Team USA in Seattle. He might have received a few boos, but he says it's all good-natured.
It's been so fun. Everyone's so nice here. I'm actually surprised in Australia they make America sound bad, but when you come here, everyone is so nice and friendly. It's like insane.
Organizers estimate the crowd to have swelled to 1,500 people. They have public safety members staffed to accommodate a crowd of 2,000 and can call in more for backup if needed.
The boys look sharp. They're out there playing well. Obviously, home court advantage is always going to play a factor.
The U.S. men's national team's 2-0 win comes a week after they defeated Paraguay 4-1 in their opening match. It's the first time in 96 years that Team USA has won back-to-back World Cup games.
They went up 2-0 pretty early, so that definitely helped them.
Members of Team USA had to fill the void left by star forward Christian Pulisic. It was announced less than 2 hours before the game that he'd sit it out with a calf injury.
I was a little worried. I mean, he's obviously the key to the team, to the attack.
The win ensured Team USA will advance to the round of 32. There, the team could have an even higher seeding that would allow it to face lower-ranked opponents.
They did amazing on defense and offense.
American fans will now rest easier, but even the youngsters have demanding expectations for the team.
You guys did good. Work harder.
The kids say if Team USA can score more goals, the World Cup is probably theirs. And what a summer to remember it would be.
They're definitely going to win the World Cup.
Team USA takes on Turkey next in its final group stage game. That game is Thursday night at 10 o'clock. There will be another watch party here on Pratt Street then. In Hartford, Tim Latow, Fox 61.
And now a World Cup standings update presented by Nissan. Team USA remains on top of Group D with 6 points after today's win over Australia. In Group C action, Morocco defeated Scotland and Brazil defeated Haiti. And last night, co-host Mexico beat South Korea 1-0 to clinch first place in Group A. And while the World Cup continues on Fox 61, our evening newscast will air exclusively on the Fox 61 app. Stream the latest news and weather from 5 to 7:30, Monday through Thursday next week. And scan the QR code on your screen to get started. Father's Day weekend is here, and meteorologist Sam Samperi joins me with a look at the forecast. But before that, Sam, I have a dad joke for you if you want to hear it.
Sure, go right ahead. Okay. I can't wait for this one.
What is the best day to go to the beach?
Saturday? Father's Day?
Sunday, of course.
Monday.
Get it?
Oh, Sunday, yes. Okay. See?
There
Very good. Thank you. Take that. The beautiful weekend for Father's Day. Both days are going to feature sun and clouds, and temperatures are going to be averaging up near 80 both days. And yeah, in the afternoon, there's the slightest chance for a spot shower, but most people are going to stay dry. Right now, temperatures are cool and comfy. We're down into the 60s in most area, except the urban areas down the Connecticut River Valley, as always the case. But down to 62 in Torrington to 65 New Milford, everybody else basically in between. Look at these dew points dropping off. We have a reinforcing shot of dry air. And basically, we did have a couple of scattered light sprinkles that did survive into western Connecticut, but they now died out. We're clearing out. And, you know, this up here is going to be just spinning around. And on the back edge here, a little trough, little front is going to swing down tomorrow afternoon with some afternoon clouds. So, again, tonight, sun and clouds. How about stars and clouds? And then tomorrow, mostly sunny and pleasant with high temperatures topping out into the 75 to 80 degree range. Sun up 5:15, going down at 8:29. Here's a temperature profile All in all, a beautiful day, northwest wind 10 to 20. Hold on to your hat. We're going to have a little bit of a breeze as you're out and about tomorrow. Details on your Father's Day forecast and some good news about some much needed rain into next week. Priscilla.
Thank you, Sam. A fire at a multifamily home in Norwalk forced 4 people from their home this afternoon. The fire broke out on a porch at a building on Arbor Drive and spread into the roof. People tried to put the flames out before crews arrived. No injuries were reported, and the cause of the fire is under investigation.
My mother was a God-fearing woman. She was a very good woman. She treated everybody with respect and care. She cared for everybody.
A Fox 61 exclusive. The family of a woman shot and killed this week is sharing their heartbreak tonight and remembering the life she lived as a mother, grandmother, and friend. Diana Tirado died Wednesday. Police say the man who shot her took his own life just a day later. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules spoke exclusively with the family of the victim today about the events they believe led to their loved one's death.
The victim's daughter says her mother recently moved out of the home she shared with the suspect and was trying to end their relationship. More than a week later, Diana Tirado is dead and her daughter is desperate for answers.
My mother is dead now. I have no mother.
Ziana Williams says she was out shopping when she found out her mother, Diana Tirado, was shot on Magnolia Street Wednesday.
And I got the call that she got shot, but I didn't know that she was dead. So I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. And when I got here, the car door was open and I already felt it. I knew it.
She says Tirado was dropping off her grandchildren after attending a nearby graduation when the shooting happened. Police responded to a shot spotter alert just after 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. When they arrived, they found a woman later identified as Tirado unresponsive in the driver's seat of a car. She had multiple gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead on the scene. Tirado's other daughter was also shot and found on the sidewalk.
She got hit in her abdominal area, about the right side, and she has tubes and things, and it's very uncomfortable for her. She can't even lay down.
During the investigation, police identified the shooter as Chad Peptitpas. Investigators tracked him down to a motel in Holyoke, Massachusetts Thursday, where he took his own life after hours of negotiations with police. Williams says her mother suffered years of domestic abuse throughout her 4-year relationship with Peptitpas.
That man would secretly hurt my mom. That man would secretly, mentally manipulate, abuse.
Williams says her mother reported the abuse to law enforcement, but not much was done. Chief Wilfred Blanchett of the Montville Police Department did confirm they made a visit to the home Tirado and Peptitpas once shared together earlier this month, but say they have no other documented history with the couple. Court records show Peptitpas spent more than a decade in prison on sexual assault charges. Antoine Williams Sr. is the father of Tirado's daughter who was shot. He says the situation has been incredibly difficult for the entire family.
And this guy first shot went through my ex cheek and out the other cheek and hit my daughter. And my daughter's sitting in the hospital in pain.
He says he believes more could have been done to prevent Tirado's death.
Most of it may lie on the guy that pulled the trigger, but it also lies on everybody else that got it to the point that it got to.
Williams says her mother's death is a painful reminder of how dangerous relationships with domestic abuse can be.
Somebody's doing things to you, mentally abusing you, manipulating you. Tell somebody, speak up.
Williams hopes to carry on her mother's legacy by being the kind and loving person that her mother always was. And if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, you can text the National Domestic Violence Hotline 24/7. That number is 88788. In Hartford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
An outpouring of support continues in Winchester for the family of Carrie Stetson, who police say was killed by her estranged husband last week. A fundraiser at Little Red Barn Brewers sold out in less than a day as neighbors and local businesses come together to help her 3 children.
I've lived in this area my whole life, and it's, we've seen people, come together for causes, but not like this. And the town's all purple in honor of Carrie and domestic violence.
Additional fundraisers, including scholarship and bracelet sales, are also underway. And we'll have more on this story in the next half hour. Now, police say a Waterbury driver was robbed at gunpoint after picking up a hitchhiker in March. Franklin Diaz-Arias of New York is charged with first-degree robbery. Investigators say the driver picked up Diaz-Arias near the Waterbury train station before he allegedly pulled a gun and stole the vehicle in Seymour. New York City police found Diaz-Arias driving the stolen car earlier this month. Wilton police are searching for a person who they say tried to break into a home this week. This is ring camera footage from the homeowner. This happened Wednesday night around 9:45 near Buckingham Ridge Road. Officers say the homeowner called them shortly after seeing this on their camera. Detectives say they believe the suspect was driving a dark-colored small SUV or hatchback. If you can help with the investigation, you're urged to contact Wilton Police. In Hebron, Route 66 is back open and power has been restored after a crash late Thursday night. State police say 2 eastbound cars were involved, with one hitting a utility pole and the other striking downed wires. No one was hurt, and the road was closed for about 8 hours while crews made repairs. Earlier this year, Fox 61 told you about Sully, the missing peacock from Enfield. Now there's an update. Green Acres farm owner Rebecca Allen says Sully briefly returned home this week after being missing for months, but the reunion didn't last long. Allen says Sully was chased away by Clyde. He's a free-ranging peacock that lives on the property. The 2 birds ended up crossing Post Road and heading down a nearby bike path before disappearing again. Allen says she's hopeful Sully will find his way home once more. Rabbi and Holocaust survivor Philip Lazowski has died. Multiple state leaders confirmed his passing and praised his lifelong commitment to faith, public service, and justice. Lazowski served as a rabbi in Greater Hartford for decades, worked as the state Senate's chaplain, authored 14 books, and inspired generations with his story of survival, hope, and forgiveness. Lazowski was 96 years old.